One day a king was killed by his own son, far, far away in a very peaceful small village surrounded by mountains. There was a very wise king who had 2 grown sons. The 2 sons was very obedient to their father, likewise the queen. When the king was getting old, it was time for him to choose who will be the heir to the throne. It was a very hard decision for him because the 2 sons were born on same day. They were twins. One of the sons was more loved by his father, which means that the king will definitely hand over the throne to the son he loved before his death. So one fateful night, while the king was far asleep, one of his sons took a knife and sneaked into the king's room. He checked and realized that no one was watching. So he went closer to his father and stabbed his father with a knife. Immediately the king opened his eyes and saw that it was his own son who stabbed him. "Ah, my son, why did you do this?" the king managed to speak while struggling with his life. "I'm sorry, father, I have to do this. I need the throne," the son replied. "Ah, my son, if the throne is yours, then let the gods grant it to you. But if the throne is not yours, then let the gods show you no mercy," the king said and died. The son quickly took the knife and placed it silently on the hand of the queen, who was also asleep, making it look like the queen was responsible for the evil act. The son sneaked out of the room without being noticed by any guards. The next morning, very early, as tradition demands, the guards went to wake the king like usual, but they met the king dead and found a knife in the hands of the queen who was sleeping. "Oh no," they freeze. "The king is dead, everyone. The king has been killed by the queen," the guards shouted. Soon everyone at the palace gathered at the king room to witness the incident, including the 2 sons of the king. "Please, I'm innocent. I did not kill the king. I don't have any idea how the knife got into my hands," the queen cried. "Shut your mouth, woman. The evidence is already in your hands. You killed my father," the first son said to his mother. "No, my son, I can never do such an evil thing, your father. Please trust me," the queen begged. The second son went closer to the queen and said, "Mom, please tell me the truth. Are you responsible for this? Please look into my eyes. Do you think I can hurt an ant or even talk of killing a human being?" the queen said. "Please, everyone, my mother is innocent. Like, how do you people think she can do such an act? She is innocent," the second son said politely. "And how do you know she is innocent when she has a knife in her hands?" the first son said to his brother. "Justice for the king! Justice for the king!" The people began shouting. Then a palace elder came and instructed everyone to stay quiet. "As our tradition demands, whoever kills must be killed in revenge. So let the queen be buried alive," the elder said. "As tradition demands, anybody that's standing trials must put on a red cloth, whether he or she is from the royal home or not. Whoever is standing trials must be in a red cloth." So that judgment day, the queen, who was accused of killing the king, stepped out in a red royal robe. With mobbed crowds in the palace square, you can hear the anger of the people from far, far away, as the crowd seethed with rage, bellowing demands for justice. "Justice for our king!" Outraged citizens thundered through the streets, shouting, "Who killed our king? We want justice now." Furious voices echoed through the palace halls, crying, "Avenge our king's murder! We demand justice!" The mob's fury boiled over, their chants growing louder. "Justice, justice, justice for our slain king!" The powerful senior elder announced once more with furious voice, "That cursed queen must be buried alive. The queen deserves to be buried alive, the treacherous beast. Buried the queen alive, it's a fate too good for the vile creature. The queen must be buried alive, a fitting punishment for the murder." But as the palace guards matched the queen to a place of no return, something happened. Please watch out for continuity.